Hello everyone. Welcome. It's time for another Mahjong Monday. As always, we are continuing to raise money for the Pokemon for Palestine campaign, funding Palestine Children's Relief Fund. If you are financially able, highly recommend it. Please consider donating to the link I'm about to pin in chat, or the panel below the stream. All that money goes to a good cause. It's for providing medical care for people in need in Palestine and in the Gaza Strip. It's very important, especially right now when so much is going on. And if you donate $10 or more, I'll improv a poem about you. So that's pretty cool. And if we hit $100, then I'll do a full playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. So we're going through the end of this month. Highly recommend you consider that if you're able to. That said, we're here to Mahjong. So let's hop into an East match. I've been playing little of Mahjong recently, just a little bit, because I've been kind of all over the place with other IRL stuff and collabs and all that stuff, but I've been really enjoying it. It's been truly a blast. Despite my outcomes being very swingy. Alright, we got Adept 331. We are south. Dora is white. We have 5888, 369, 12679 red. This 9 sucks. This 9 sucks. The red is obviously not great. I probably should have ditched the 9 peen because pair 6, 7, 8, 9 was a possibility. I like pair 5 with an Akka in there. That's tasty. Probably red next. Just because it's already in the indicator. Yeah, I've had a fucking hell of a week. My laundry room flooded yesterday. I've been running around. I have multiple appointments tomorrow. We're shaping up for a big one, folks. But I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get a little bit of rest in there. Stuff's cold, so I can wear like warm sweaters, which I love. I had my first mug of hot chocolate of the season last night. From some hot chocolate mix that expired 3 years ago. But it was still fine. We're in the season. We're in cold season now. Chilly season, which some of you may know. I prefer to the sweltering abyss of summer. That said, snow is proving to be an issue. It is. There's a lot of it. Welcome. Yeah, I've gotten a couple nights of cuddling up with a good mug of tea. We've got some delightful coziness inbound. Now that we're in chilly season. But yeah, I've been very busy and stretched thin, but otherwise I've been well. I hope you've been all right. Now that you have water back. Was it water or heat that your landlord was dragging their feet on? Water, yeah. It's not a great weight, but it is a weight. But yeah, hopefully you've been able to get some rest this week. I have been, I feel like, just running around nonstop. But yeah, we got a decent amount of snow here last night. Which is fun because I had forgotten to put the car in the garage. So I had to try and get into my ice-coated car to find my window scraper. Not the worst. Like, we lose our reach back, but at least we didn't deal in. We're south, door is 3. So... ditch 9 here. This 9... never mind, I don't get to do shit, I guess. This is not as good a hand. Alright, green is Dora. I will say, I enjoy the chillier nights. I enjoy getting to snuggle up with a sweater and a warm mug of something. I'm not a fan of the snow. I regret that is the price we must pay. But unfortunately, I feel like we didn't really have a fall here. It just kind of flipped from like late summer to early winter. So, unfortunately, not that many chilly days leading up to the snow just dumping out of nowhere. Held that east probably longer than I should have. And now I'm Sichuan brained. I'm just dumping all the so. Yeah, I hope the snow hasn't. Yeah, that would have been smart. I hope the snow hasn't impacted you too much. I love looking at snow. I don't like being in snow. Okay. I like this. Pair 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get like a 7 here. And then I just need to make a meld out of something here. Nice, we snagged one of the few 4s. I like that. I very much like that. But yeah, I was gonna have tea last night, and I was like, you know what? It's happening. We're there. It's hot cocoa time. Oh no! That's the worst. When you like get home after buying something, or you know, it arrives in the mail, and you open it up and you're so excited because you've been planning what you're gonna do with this. Then it's fucking broken. I'm so sorry. Well, whoops. For electric, you mean like an egg beater type deal where it's got like a big unit with like the little whisks that come out of it, or is it more like an immersion blender where it's like a stick whisk? What kind of situation you get? I think my immersion blender has like a whisk attachment. I don't use it very often because most of the time I'm not whisking stuff that needs that much force, but I enjoy it as far as that goes. More like an immersion blender. Nice. Well, hopefully you can get it exchanged swiftly if you haven't already. I love immersion blenders. They're so nice. I don't have the fucking countertop space for a blender. I did see, though, there's something that makes me want to use, like, a regular blender. It's a Chinese, like, yam and apple. It's, like, steamed cake. That looks so fucking good. I want to try it. You just put, like, little nuts on top. It's just like a little steamed... It's got like a batter, almost like a quick bread batter. I'm glad you got it exchanged. I hope that it works well, and you get to break it in with a fun recipe. I just ran a load of dishes last night that I've been putting off for too long. Because I have so much crap in my kitchen, it's been building up. Because, like, we had to move a bunch of stuff because the kitchen, or the laundry room flooding, and then everything got all mixed around. So I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with doing the dishes. So I finally did that last night. And it's nice to have clean dishes. Makes me want to cook again. When I have, like, dishes piled up, I'm just like, the kitchen is too messy. I can't be in here. And now that I've run dishes, now I'm like, all I want to do is cook. Again, not a great weight, but a weight nonetheless. A potential for more, But yeah, it's like I think it's a mountain yam. They're like column shaped. They're like tube shaped. And like dark and have the sort of coarse brown hair on the outside. But I've seen them at our local Asian market, so I want to pick up one of those. And I have some apples on hand still, so I'll try and make one of those. Ooh, paraseat wind I like. We're north. Door is white. This hand's not terrible. I can make something out of this. Okay. Yeah, I'll take Ipeco. Early to reach Ipeco? I don't even care that I didn't get Seat Wind. Also, I have some mixes. I have some, you know, like cake mixes and box mixes and stuff that I want to... Oh, that hurts. That I want to zhuzh up. You know, use a little butter instead of some oil, that kind of stuff. That have been just kicking around for ages, that I think are still good, so I should maybe do a little cake making. There's I think somewhere I might have a biscuit mix. It's like a knockoff Cheddar Bay biscuit kind of situation that I've done before, and those are good. I don't do too much baking from scratch, just because baking scares me. Yo, double Dora. Plus chance for more aura. That's huge. Yeah, the hand just jumped. Still not a good weight, but might be able to swing something. I also have... I have some fish fillets in the freezer. There we go. And first place even dealt in. Thank you very much. Please give me aura. Yes, we have 2 aura. Yo, thank you for the free Hanemon. We're back fucking in it. Up to second. Alright, we are west. Store has 3 peen. We got 1, 2, 4, 9. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. Green, red. This 1 can go. This 9 sucks. 2, 6, 8 gets us a straight here. The 9, there's the 6, so just 2, 8, so we'll get us a straight. Ditch the green next. Probably red after. And pair 1 I like. This 9 can go next. Unless we pick up a... I ditched the 9. If I pick up an 8, then, like, it would be nice to have the 9. For potential straight, but... But yeah, I've got these fish fillets in the freezer that I bought a while ago. Because I wanted to... I have some... My partner went to Buc-ee's when they were on their road trip earlier this year. And they picked up some, like, Cajun spiced oyster crackers that have been kicking around because they're, like, too spicy to just snack on. So I was thinking I could crush those up and do, like, a cracker crumb breading on some fish fillets, fry those up, and have some, like, Cajun breaded fish fillets that I could do in like a sandwich or something. But I actually have to thaw those and then bread them and fry them before they're any good to anybody. So maybe I'll do that. That sounds like a good start to another cooking era. Well, we're headed to south, baby. South 1. We're south. Dora is 6-0. 2-5, 2-5, 6-7. Pair 7, pair 8, I like. 3-7 white. I'll ditch white as well. Then 9 mon. I just... Doing the, like, egg and flour, like, dredge, I fucking hate. It's my least... Because, like, it's a textural nightmare. Even... Like, I have gloves. I should wear gloves when I do it. But, like, getting the, like, little craggly bits... Like, even if you wet hand, dry hand, you always end up getting, like, a little bit of, like, egg and flour on your hands. Which just really bothers me. But I want these breaded fish fillets for sandwiches so fucking bad. So maybe I'll thaw those fillets tonight and then fry them off tomorrow. That sounds like a nice... Oh, I should... Well, I got the 7-9. So... But I want to do those because they're like decent sized like catfish fillets, so they're like that's a good amount of food that's in my freezer that I want to use. Or I could thaw some ground beef or ground turkey and then do big spaghetti in the next couple days, which would be nice. I stole some peppers that are like barely hanging on, then I gotta mince to put in spaghetti sauce. And if I don't end up doing the yam cake, I want to stew down the apples that I have to do like a little cinnamon apple situation to put on some oatmeal. Okay, I don't have anything guaranteed safe. Three-mon is safe by Suji. Really don't want to deal in. Look at me being stupid and risky over here. Just trying to get on Tenpai without dealing in. Don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know, I've also been in desperate need of like a grocery run to pick up easy food. Because that's why I feel like, I'm like, oh, there's no food in the house. And it's just the like, easy frozen options are gone. So, doing some East is Dora. Doing some food prep would help. So, I should pick a big thing to do this week. Whether that's a spaghetti or a fish or whatever. Just a big thing to portion, to cook in portion so that I can munch on that throughout the week when I'm like, we don't have any food, then I will have food. I don't know. It's hard with the ADHD brain. That's like, I do not see thing in front of me. That's terrifying. I don't want to deal in there. Okay, we can ditch south and white. True. Yeah, either they have a Yaku in their hand somewhere, or they forgot that we're in south. And their seat wind is the one that's been sort of scuppered by the indicator. They don't have white, they don't have green. If they have red, it's very unlikely, but it's possible. Okay. is west. It could be a half flush. And then discarding some Monzu. Yeah, it's possible for it to be north. It's just unlikely. Could be Chanta. You're very right. Yeah, pair 6, 7, 8. Sancho the 6, 7, 8 would be pretty tight. Okay. I mean, that's more Dora. That is a good move for them. 2 penis Dora now. Well, North is dead now. So it has to be Chanta, Flush, or Red. Right? I'd love to get on 10 pi. If I could pick up a 7, so... Another con? Got wrecked by an all symbols. Ooh. It's a shame I didn't get to call there, but that was really funny. Alright, we're north. Door 6, 0, 6, 7, 9, pair 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. Red. Is 9 going first? And the 1. Yeah, I think it was almost certainly Chanta. Because it was either Chanta or Red Dragon, and I think banking on Red Dragon would have been insane. An insane play. I mean, it's possible. They might have just been insane, but... They weren't even punished for their double con. Because the Tanya was open. Well, there's all the 6s. That's rough. God, what are they? The fucking Dora collector over here? They need to have pair 1 mana and Red Dragon, yeah. Can't believe we're in South 3. This is certainly a match. One of the matches of all time. Put 2 mana in the next discard. Yeah, Silver Room shenanigans. For sure. That's why I like it here. I have a chance. Oh, this does not feel like it's going very well. There we go, that's good. It's not great. But they keep scoring. Like, it's not good. That drops us to third. But, like, I keep getting worried, and then they score, like, the lowest value hands of all time. Yo? Nine Soastora. I love the starting red dragon hand. He's next. We could potentially do half flush with Pinzu. I'm killing East first. North is lower value, but it's my segment. And I want to potentially score it. Okay, now I can go. Alright, I'm not gonna try and do flush. I just want a hand. We have 2 Akka and Red Dragon, so could be solid enough. Like that. Might even end up with Ipeco. Just for fun. What did I just fucking say? Just for fun? Hands are chilly. Second white. Need 3 Han Sumo to get first. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get like a 5, 6, 7, 8 or something here to wait on pair. If I can get my either Ipeco or just a double meld here up and going. I don't have to play this super fast, but I do want my hands to start improving. No 4s on the board. Damn it. Keep drawing Sozu. I keep my hand closed. I don't need to call Khan. I don't really want the 1 pin. Because of the closed Red Dragon, you have minimum 340, so no wrong. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if I open there, I know I'm leaving points on the table. Okay, there's the 5. So if I get 5, 6, 7, 8, the weight won't be awesome. There's a 4 pin, which hurts. And it makes this 3 a more dangerous discard, but the 3 Monzu. The 3 Mon I can ditch. Ditching this first, though. Oh, I do need to get on Tenpai like yesterday. If I want to not lose points here. Okay. Doesn't matter. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of damage. And we still fucking go to South Floor. We're west. 4, 8, 9. Ditch east because I don't like that they're in first. north. Maybe we can get something with the south. I would enjoy that. 9 so is my next to cut. 1 peen probably next. Okay, that's at least something. It's not good, but it's something. Probably ditch south next, just because I'm a little worried about dealing it in. I'm dealing it in. Potential Ipeco on 1, 2, 3. We consider planning a movie trying to muster people again for Savage once in a while tomorrow. I forgot that was tomorrow. I might be interested. I feel like I've had so little time to play 14, unfortunately. Like, it's taken all my gumption to just get on and, like, do dailies. Which sucks, because I really want to play more. But maybe, like... maybe in December... in, like, a few weeks... I should reach out and see how folks are doing in my old static servers. Just to check in. Alright. Come on. Give it to me. Give me some points. 417. No! For one hun, you do me like this? Oh, and my little fucking indicator window is bugged. Oh. Well, a reminder of my shame in the middle of the fucking screen. That's the thing. They didn't even take second. It was just to hurt me. Alright, Adept 113. We might be able to stunt on these people. We are north, door is 7 on, 4 pair 1, 8, 2, 9, pair west, north, pair white, green, red. Right, green next. And then north. They tied second, and that put them in third. God. I like the 2-3-4. God, I need to run more more Necrons. Because that fight is really fun. I haven't run it in a while. Just because I've been running around doing charity stuff and appointments and all that. But I just don't know when I'm going to be, like, available again. I don't know. I have an appointment tomorrow, and then I have an appointment a week from tomorrow. So we'll see if those, like, give me some direction. I might be freer or have more energy. I'm running the specialist gauntlet right now. Again. So I'm talking to rheumatology, and they're like, oh, you should talk to neurology. And I go talk to neurology, and they're like, oh, you should see physical medicine. And it's like, please, can someone just help me figure out what's wrong with my body? So we'll see. But I want to get back to raiding Savage, because Savage was so fucking fun! It was so fun! And I know some folks from one of the statics that I temped in are doing Uwu. Holy fuck, that is 7 Dora. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's 7 Dora. What is wrong with you? That's terrifying! I'm so scared! I've been dealing with maybe the greatest problem of our time recently, which is that because it's cold, and I have a small furry animal who lives in my house, I see him and I think, scoop up in my arms like a baby? Scoop up and hold cradle in my arms like a little baby for warmth? But the thing is, he hates scoop up like a little baby. And I'm trying to, like, respect his wishes. Well, at least it's not fucking Dora 7. But I'm like, I just want to scoop you like a baby and hold you for warmth. And he's like, I don't want you to touch me, ever. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Hey, I'm only human. Stay up and get into M8 morning after server comes back up. You could. You could. It depends what you gotta do tomorrow. How busy's your Tuesday? God, copper luck. The only time I have copper luck is when I'm fucking in early shit, and I'm like, well, I may as well roll to get stuff to turn in for seals, and then I win everything. And then it's like, treasure dungeon? No. No, thank you. These loot rewards are not for me. How dare I even think? Oh, you want extreme mount? No. Sorry, no wings. Never heard of wings. I don't... What even are they? Yeah, I just roll because I'm working on relics, so I'm essentially turning all of that into, like, Heaven's Word relic mats. And then... What was that sound? Oh, that was a donation! Oh my goodness! I set up that sound recently and I forgot what it was for. Oh my goodness, thank you so much! Yo! Anti-guess. Thank you so much. Let me get you a Kindness freaking Luigi. All right. Let's see how multifaceted my brain can be. I'm going to play Mahjong and improv a poem for you at the same time. And I'll be very good at it. Anti-guess. The antithesis of mess. Providing aid. Making sure the PCRF gets paid. Providing a kindness, Luigi, to all who can see me. Thank you. May you be blessed. There we go. Easy peasy. I should have ditched the West because I like this hand. And I didn't even deal in except for all the times that I did. So thank you so much for donating towards the goal. That cash is going to go to the PCRF. It's going to help some folks in need. So I really appreciate it. It's some good work your money's doing. And we're 40% of the way to our goal. We hit that hundo. Then we are in business for a Shadow the Hedgehog run. A full all endings Shadow the Hedgehog run, which is a lot. But that's my last milestone. We've hit every other milestone because I tied the rest of them to the overall goal, which is crazy. I believe in total, we have just passed, thanks to you, and I guess we've just passed $3,400 raised for charity. Which is insane. Not every single permutation, but reaching every possible ending, like, yeah, cutscene. So I will have to play all levels and get to the do each mission on each final level, if I'm remembering correctly. But I do not have to play every possible permutation of a path. That would take me 6 years. But I'll do a full all endings playthrough, because on way back I did a day. I did like a little dip into Shadow the Hedgehog. But we're gonna do the whole run if we hit a hundo. And listen, I'm not promising anything, but I am saying that if I do the full run and familiarize myself with it, there's a possibility in the future I might play a randomized Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But if we do, there would be not very much stopping me. I'm just saying. Alright, 7 so is Dora. We got 5, 6, 7, pair 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 5, 6 white. Red. The 8's not bad. White. Yeah. I figured. God forbid I get to have anything nice in my hand. But yeah, I'm excited. We're taking a brief break from the Nuzlocke and the Archipelago this week. Just because scheduling's funky. We weren't able to get everyone lined up for this week. So we're going to do both those next week. But this week, thank you, Antagus, for the follow. Next week, we're going to do those. This week, we are going to continue our Chrono Trigger playthrough. Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to be doing Chrono Trigger, because that was another one of our milestone rewards. I've never played Chrono Trigger before, I know very little about it. So far, we just got up to... I've, like, gone through the first areas, and I just got to the, like, weird zone in the void, where it's, like, it's like a fenced-off platform floating in the void, and I saved there when we last ended, so I have no idea where we're headed next. But we went back, we saved the queen, we went forward, I got arrested. Then we went further forward and found Robo, and so that's gonna be crazy. I'm really excited to continue with Chrono Trigger. The VOD for the first, I'm almost completely caught up on my VODs, my VOD uploads to YouTube. So the VOD for my first stream, a couple days ago, just went live on YouTube. For anyone who is interested in catching up on our journey thus far. But I'm excited. I don't know how long Chrono Trigger is. I know it's like an RPG, but I don't know whether it's like short and sweet with a bunch of extra content, or if it's like one big long path with some like side stuff. I know very little aside from it's time travel and it's an RPG. So, and I'm playing the SNES version. I know the DS version had some like extra stuff or whatever, but we're just playing the SNES version. So that is really fun. After that, thanks to the generosity of a friend, I'm going to be hopping into... Well, unless we hit our $100 goal, then I will do Shadow the Hedgehog first. But I have In Stars of Time on the docket. A friend bought it for me during the recent sale. So we get time travel games, baby. It's time travel time. All right. All last, I'm in third by a significant amount, but I am the dealer. So I have a chance to do something incredibly funny. Alright, this 9 and this 1 both suck. Let me just the 1 first. But yeah, it's we're yeah, just draw. Well, I got my white dragon. I just need a green dragon, and then, like you said, or a red dragon, and then 3 green dragons. It'll be fine. Well, there's the red dragon. Now I just need 3 green dragons. Easy. But yeah, I'm very excited to take a look at... I should have called on that 5. I'm excited to take a look at In Stars in Time, because that has been so hyped by everyone I know. And everyone who's like, oh, you're a Zero Escape fan, you're a time travel fan, like, why haven't you played In Stars in Time yet? So, I'm excited for that to be on the docket. But so far, I'm really thoroughly enjoying... Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's been very cool so far. Just ultimately charming, I think, is the best way to describe it. And the music's really good. So I'm really excited to get back to that, and because of scheduling stuff, I have the Wednesday. Oh shoot! On my schedule, I did Wednesday, Friday, but I can't do Friday. It'll be a late Friday, or maybe I'll push it to Saturday as a stream. I forgot. The reason why I couldn't do Friday is because I have a vet appointment for my little kitty boy. So, that will be... Also, I just realized this person's name is Pinfu Merchant, which is very funny. So I'll have to update my schedule for that. I totally blanked. But I'm excited to get a little double taste of Chrono Trigger this week. It's one of those games that I just never played as a kid, but everyone I know played it as a kid. Not the person I wanted to take those points from, but points are points. It's just the one. So West is Dora. This 2 is kind of useless. This 9 is kind of useless. The 2 more so, I would say. Because already if I have a 3, I can do 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 8. The 2 is just really an accessory. Well, with the pair 5, it's less so, but 9 so is our next to toss. 6, 7, 8. But I'm excited. I have a lot going on IRL this week, but I feel like stream is going to be stacked. We got a lot of cool stuff. It's not the collab stuff, but I'm excited. One of the problems with doing all these collabs with my cool friends is that while I get to do the cool collab stuff with my cool friends, I don't get to do my own streams as much. Just because of how I have to budget my my energy. So I really want to like buckle down and play a good bit of Chrono Trigger this week. Because it's just been a blast. 5. Maybe it's just 6. Dealer 8.4k is still 4 Han, and if you went off Toyman, you bust them and don't get Enchan, yeah. That is the problem, is if I take any more points from Toyman. Then I just end in 3rd still. A better 3rd, but nothing crazy. I might, if I get on Tenpai, I might turn off auto run and just try and win. Like, and just skip if it goes to Toyman. Because worst case scenario, I deal in and I'm fucked anyway. But, middle case scenario, I hit exhaustive draw. Oh shit, we have been playing for an hour. I usually take a break after 2 matches, but it was... Ad happened first. Okay, we've got a reach. Don't call it. Okay, thank God. Okay. Now the other thing I have to worry about is one of the other players busting them. Oh, that hurts. Yes! Yes! That is who I wanted to take points from. It's only 3 Han, but we get that reach bet as well. That puts us in second. Stitch north, because they're in first. South next. 7 manas Dora. Flush is possible here. Or just the one so next. We're looking okay for a flush here. This is not the worst potential flush I've seen. But I will take a quick hand first. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to put on auto roan. We have 53 tiles. I can stand to pass up on a roan if it's on Toyman. There's 4 tiles, which is not ideal. But we have Dora 2. Reach Dora 2. Not the worst. That's only 3 tiles because they had the 5 in their hand, which is rough. Oh, goodness. Honestly, if I bust them and we end the match here, that's not the worst, because I still end in second and above 25k. Ideally, we take the points from first or third. This could be risky. Risky for the bisky. Sumo. I think we bust them anyway, but I will gladly take a sumo. The aura. We get 1 aura. Yeah, we bust them, but we end with 38k, which is not fucking bad for second place. I will absolutely take a 38k second place. Holy shit. Pulled back from the brink, baby. That is crazy. Alright, since the ad ran, I'm not going to take a 5. We're just going to power through. Because usually I take the 5 to let the ad run. But our games, both the games ran fucking long. Alright, Adepts 3, 1, Expert 1. Alright, we're west. Dora is 2 mon, 4, 6, 7, 4, 8, pair 9, 1, 4, 9, west red. This 1 so sucks. 1 mon also sucks. This 2-4 is good. Or better than not having it. 9 so is bad, and then we probably look at cutting dragons. Another 4 I'll take. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. I am... You're damn right we did. 38k with a Mungan Sumo at the end. we took second. Oh, that was a hell of a match. That was... My goodness. Interesting. What do you have, Toyman? What are you working with? It's not white. Could be Seat Wind. Could be either of the other dragons. There's a lot of options, honestly. Potentially Peiko in 456. Would not mind that. Well, ideally I get to keep my Dora. Yeah, I wasn't getting my Seat Wind anyway. That... No! Okay, so maybe you got a pocket dragon hanging around. We could go for... Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we go for a cheeky Cheetoy? I want to go for a cheeky Cheetoy. I think a cheeky Cheetoy is where I want to be. Flush and Pinzu? Yeah, they haven't discarded any. It's a good point. Now, the problem with the Cheeky Cheetoy is that we have 15 tiles left. And I need to get on Tenpai. But the benefit of a Cheeky Cheetoy is that I literally have it. So... And it's Tanya, too. Just for fun. Should I have called Reach there? Who's to say? Probably people who are better at Mahjong than me. Is waiting on Dora the best idea? Probably not. Okay, we got a couple Pinzu discards. Another Con? More potential Aura? Yeah, there's that flush. Listen, there's a reason why I have one Mahjong-related emote, and it's Cheetoy. I love Cheetoy. Cause what if I get to score it? Will I ever get to score it? Probably not. But I like it. It's weird and non-standard. And best of all, mostly other people don't expect it in the rooms that I play in. So I kind of get free reign. Yeah, deciding to reach you with it was not smart. Again, I think the the monkey part of my brain was like, shiny! Shiny like fruit! Push button! It's shiny! It's a fruit! It's an orange! It's a delicious orange! Me eat orange! But yeah, I could have just kept my 1K. That would have been nice. Ditching the 3 so there was probably a bad idea. But I like the idea of having this shape be more versatile because it's already a worse shape. Like shoring up the bad shape instead of improving the good shape. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's what my brain wanted to do. Good shapes. Good shapes, great shapes. Yeah, the Souths are pretty bad. Now it's nice because they're serving as a pair. Now that this is a triple, but it probably would have been better to just keep the other potential pairs and ditch the Souths because they suck. Oh god, how are we already at 19 tiles left? I swore it was earlier in the hand than this. I guess there haven't been a lot of calls. Calls would extend the wall a bit more. So we just need to get on 10 pi. Call something. That. Another 4? It's not very good. I need to cheese something. Yeah, ditching this house would have given me Tanya, but at this point it's a nothing burger anyway. 7 could be useful. Yeah, it's safe. A 1. I don't want a 1. None of this helps me. Yeah. That's fine. We advanced the deal, at least. Alright, I'm south. Dora is 1 so. 9. North. It's north. Hmm. 19 sucks. 1 on next. And then south. Actually, probably south first, because it's garbage. Then 1 mon. And then white, and then green. I think that's where we're at. Oh. That was interesting. I don't think I felt my bones move in my neck like that before. That is why I'm going to the doctor on Tuesday. Just a cascade of crunching. Delightful. Alright, I figure we'll run this one and then one after, and then I'll see where I'm at. I might have to run and pick up my my partner. So I'll check in with them after the next match. See how we're looking. I like Perdora. It's nice to have. I don't need both these threes. I figure I have the 579 club and then the 357 club. And then between these two pairs, one of them's got to become a triple or evolve. Okay, there's 3, 4, 5. The 6-8 Mon situation is not great. So you got an 8, a 6. I mean, there's only 2 on the board, I guess. So it's not the worst, but... Stitch the 9. Because that way if we pick up a 3... That's the 3 situation, actually. Never mind, the 3 situation is very bad. I should have looked at that before. There we go, 4, 5! That's something! Let's pick up a 3, one of the 4 3s that are all on the table. I figured they were just going for Toy Toy. Plus East, obviously. Well, it puts us in 3rd. And it also means that we repeat. South, door 6-0. 9, 3, 8, 2, 3, 6, 6, west, white. Which east? Because they scare me. I love to make choices ruled entirely by fear. That's my playstyle. I like that Akka 5. All Akkas are 5. I love that red 5. I do have to think about what I'm going to do for cooking. So if I'm going to thaw something, I should probably pull it out of the freezer right after stream. What do y'all think? Should I make spaghetti or should I make fish fillets? There are regional rules and sets with red 3s and 7s. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That feels interesting, because I feel like a 3 or a 7 would be harder to work into your hand. But also would combine with Yaku you wouldn't expect to see combined with Akka, right? Like, you could have Chanta with Akka in that case. But obviously 3 and 7 are further from the center, so they're less versatile than a 5 is. That's really neat. That is really, really neat. No. I like the Dora 6. I don't think ditching anything for a 6-8 is a good idea. I probably should have ditched the 6 instead of the 8 to get rid of it earlier. And now if I call white, I can have pair 3. Ditch the 2. And still have a double-sided weight on my 5-6. Although 4-7, there's a couple of them on the board, so it's only 6 tiles to completion, but... Sorry, 5 tiles to completion, I have a 7. So the local club allegedly has a set like that. Ooh, neat. Do you know what kind of, like, regional variant it is? Like, where it's from? Just out of curiosity. Although with the allegedlys, It would make sense if you're not totally sure. I'll take 2K. It's the first points I've scored, and it puts me in second. And it gives me the deal. East 3, baby. Probably Kyushu. East 3, baby. Okay. Yeah, I figured you had heard of this, but it has not crossed in front of you. Yeah, I gotta figure out if I wanna. So I can do turkey spaghetti, like a turkey-based meat sauce for spaghetti, or I could do fish fillets, and I gotta figure out which one. Fish fillets is more work, because the spaghetti is very set and forget. The recipe that I do. And it comes together relatively quickly. Because it's the meat sauce is based on like jarred sauce, but I zhuzh it up so it tastes like it's homemade. But I don't actually have to like cook down the crushed tomatoes and like all that stuff. You know, I just do some onion and garlic and sort of a we have hamburger helper at home situation. We have 2 disconnects in this match. This is great. It's just me and expert 1 over here. So the spaghetti is less effort and does produce a significant amount of food. But it's more usual. The fish fillets would be like something new and exciting. I want to do one of them this week. Both to clear out freezer space and to give myself more to eat. So I'm not sure. Oh, come on. As soon as I discard the south, you give me the third one, hey? I like that 6, 7, 8. Got a nice bulging shape. I could just go for Tanyo. Tanyo Door 2. That's not bad. Tanyo Door 2's not bad. Tanyo Door 3's not bad. Tanyo Dora 3's not bad. Especially with the potential for another Dora. We pick up a 2. Could be Tanya Dora 4. Ooh, that's tasty. That's 5 tiles. Across 3 different tiles. 2, 5, 8. Oh, fuck off. I discard the 3, 3, 3, and then I draw a 3. Oh my god, that's so rude. We still score it, but that is rude. Oh my god. I'll take Tanya Dora 3. Puts me in first. We are still east. So we are still east. Dora is 2P. 1, 2 pair, 3, 5, 8, 2, 5, 6, 6, 8. East, white. This having two players disconnected is making this game and me insane. I what is happening? What is happening? Oh my god. This is a situation. I'm in a situation and it's happening to me. I like the 2-3. Let's do this. Because then we have pair 5, 2-3, 5-6. This is a good building blocks. Now 4s and 7s. There's 1 4 out, there's 2 7s out. There's a 1 out. So like this isn't the most flexible. There's also a 1 in the indicator. It's not the best. Let's do this. I think that's better than the pair 5. And if I pick up a 4 Mon, then we can scooch up and try and snag Tanya. Okay. Triple on the 5 ain't bad. Let's ditch the 5-6. But pair 8. Every time! Every time! Okay, now we just need 10 by, because we're almost at the fucking end. And my brain is coming apart. That's not one of the ones that I can use, unfortunately. Yeah, of course you would. Yeah, take my points. That's fine. We had the East 4. 1 Han secures me a win. We're North. North 2 so. We got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Looking red. Just the 9 first. Then white. Okay, we got 2 melds already. And a pair. West. Oh, goodness. This 8-9's not great. But it is a proto-meld. One of only 2 that I have, both of which are not ideal. Red should go next. Assuming I draw something worth keeping. Well. At least I only have to play around 1 person. Well, I will take second. I think that's a reasonable second. It's rank points. Which I would be ashamed if I didn't get, given 2 players are absent. Alright, let's run 1 more, and then I'm gonna check in and see if maybe I should wrap up. Ugh. Oh, I should stretch my shoulders, my back muscles. They've not been happy with me. That's the other thing that I'm not super stoked about with the weather changing. Okay, add up to 231, and I have to remember they're all playing this time. Dora's 8 mon. That's the second one. 3 Peen doesn't have any friends right now. Maybe ditch 3P. I mean, 3 Mon also doesn't. This 8-9's not great. And at least the 3s have more tiles that they can actually improve off of. Like that one. Okay, a 9. Don't mind that. I can always ditch an 8 if I need to. I have the pair 9 here. So this pair 5 is not as useful. I like 1, 3, 5. Ditch the 6 Peen. Because if I pick up a 5-so, then obviously having a triple is good. I hope the stream's not having issues. As far as I can tell, I haven't dropped any frames or anything, but I know my chat keeps reconnecting, so hopefully it's not giving y'all any issues on your end. Twitch, as we all know, famously functional website. The stream is okay, but chat is stuttering. Well, I'm glad the stream is okay. I feel like I always have issues with chat in streams. Like, either the delay is crazy, or like it just won't load, or it takes forever to send a message or something. Like, I don't know if it's related to like the Amazon Web Service issues that have been happening, because obviously it's Amazon, but like it's weird that the stream would be fine if the chat is like really bad. From like a systems perspective, it doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I feel like I've noticed this. Like watching other people's streams as well. But I don't know from a systems perspective why it would be like that. Like I can't picture an infrastructure in which that happens. Mostly just don't want to deal in here. I knew that was safe. Oh, if I ditched the 9, I could have had pair 8 and then 5, 6, 7 potential. Yeah. It's just, I don't understand how they... I mean, they probably replaced 90% of their code with AI-generated slop, so that's probably why. But yeah, like, it'll disconnect at weird moments when, like, every other connection is fine. I truly don't understand it. Because my gut is always to go like, oh, what did I do wrong? Yeah, computers are magic. We tricked rocks into thinking with lightning. Yeah, I have to pay out, unfortunately, but at least I didn't deal in. Alright, we're south. Dora is 16. Just the one. 9 months sucks. I mean, this is bad. Not a great hand. But having White Dragon helps. I don't know. I'm not like a computer genius, but like I know enough about about computer science and about like data structures to go like, that's weird. I mean, I guess a chat is because you're sending and receiving data as opposed to just receiving data or just sending data like you are with a video stream. It's a question of, because I've also been in chats where messages will just not show. Not like all, but like certain messages won't show in the chat, but like I'll see them in the preview on the stream. Or like the streamer will respond to them, but like they're absent. And like part of that could be moderation or whatever, but I think it's that would be a two generals problem thing, I think. Right? Where like the handshake fails. Yeah, it is a bit of a miracle that any network stuff works at all. Especially with, I mean, I hate to say it, but fucking Gen AI just slurping up all the fucking resources and replacing anything human made with a shitty or worse version. That fucking scares me so much. I saw a post the other day about it was a teacher talking about their experience where like they were worried. They're an art teacher. They were worried that like their biggest problem in art class would be getting students to not use AI to make art, right? Like, hey, actually do this meaningfully instead of just outsourcing your creativity to a computer. But the thing that they noticed that was more disturbing was the fact that their students repeatedly like refused to believe that any art wasn't AI. They were just like, oh, a person could make that. That's a computer. Like, that's AI generated. And it's like an oil painting. Like, digital art, physical art, like, works by, you know, the old masters in the Western canon. Is that students would just look at it and go like, oh, that's AI. A human being couldn't make that. And it's like, losing faith in the creativity of humanity is really bad, guys! Uh-oh! That's no good! So... And they were, like, pushing back against that idea and, like, you know, getting these kids like, hey, think critically about this. Which is good. Like, I'm glad that there are people who are anti-Gen AI in education. That's super important. But, like, that really sucks to hear, man. Like, every day I hope that the kids are gonna be alright. Because this obviously ain't great for their brains. Three, 4 is nice. This 8, 9 sucks. I'd probably ditch that next. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 6, 7. Potential 3 melds in Monday here. Five, 6. You love to see it. And we have a Dora. 7 is next to go. Unless we pick up a pair. Well, there's the 4s. The 4s and the 2s are accounted for. And 2. Ooh, I like that pair. We'll ditch this still, but... Pair Dora is not too shabby. Oh, if we can cash this in, that would be awesome. Need a 5 or 8 Mon. Don't. Please don't be too much. That's a Mongon. Alright, we are north. Dora's 3 Mon. We got 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. It's north. Ugh. I don't know. As much as I have been, like, running around, feeling like I'm being torn asunder by responsibilities, I do feel like kind of a grown-up about it. Which is weird. Because it's like, even though I'm 30, or almost 30, it's like, I still feel like an idiot child. That's my pair. Sorry. I should ditch the 7 instead, but... So when I was in a meeting the other day, and I was like, oh, I know somebody who could, like, help consult on this to, like, make a better thing. I was like, wait, am I a grown-up? That sounds like a grown-up thing to say in a meeting. It's like, oh, let me put you in touch with my consultant. It's like, who the fuck am I? What happened? What do you mean? What do you mean I have a consultant that I know, that I can refer? Although that it is a very grown-up way to put it that way, and not just like, my friend knows about this stuff. That's just, it really threw me. I was like, oh yeah, let me organize, like, put all the stuff through and got all that sorted, and I was like, wait. I just did a grown-up thing without thinking about it. Am I old? Am I old? Am I cooked? Chat, is this skibbity cringe? I don't know, is that what the kids say these days? How do kids talk? 6, 7? Is that anything? Well, that did put us back in second. We're west. Doris 5 Mon, 1, 2, 5, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 7, 8, south. South. God, let me put you in touch with a consultant. What an insane thing to say. But yeah, I was like looking out my next few months of like availability for working on projects and collabs and stuff, and I was like, all right, so I got like charity stuff this month, and then next month I'm working on stuff. You know, I'm assigned to this project, and you know, then January is my anniversary, and then February, I'm booked for this stuff. And I'm like, what? What? I sound like a grown up. I sound like a grown up. What's happening? Like, I feel like I should call my mom about this. Like, what do you mean? I have to, like, check. If your parents say it's okay, then my parents said it's okay if your parents do. And then we can hang out. Like, what's happening? I guess I have the pair 7 here. I don't need the pair 1. I can ditch one of these. The silver room seems like it's having some connection issues. 789, 5 pair 6. Another 5, that would have been nice. I don't know. I feel so weird doing, like, adult things. And being an adult. I don't know if I should have called Reach there. Never mind! Never punished! Yeah, I don't know. Between being, like, queer and being disabled, some part of my hindbrain is like, you weren't supposed to get this far. So when I'm, like, doing grown-up adult shit, I'm like, what is happening? I wasn't planning for anything past high school. Alright. Well, I think I am gonna call it here. Thank you everyone for hanging out and chatting and shooting the shit. If I cook anything, I will keep you apprised on the Blue Sky. Oh, quick little recommendation corner while I look for someone to send you off to. Highly recommend, and I think I reposted this on Blue Sky. Highly recommend checking out Two Mellows soundtrack that he did for the Bop It video game this year. It goes so hard. Highly recommend. I reposted it on Blue Sky and all that. It's on, like, YouTube. Highly recommend checking it out. It goes way harder than it needs to for a Bop It video game. And I love Two Mello's work. He's done some great work on, he did Sounds of Tokyo To Future. He did the soundtrack for Read Only Memories. Like, he's got a huge canon of great work. Definitely check that out. It's like a bunch of micro songs. Like, it feels almost WarioWare in its, like, switching it up every 30 seconds to a minute. And it's like a main title theme in 4 tracks that are, 5 to 10 minutes long. Definitely check it out. It fucking rules. I was listening to it in the car earlier. It's great fucking set of tunes. Let's see who I can send you to. I'm the most recent person there. I'm the most recent person there. Let me actually see if any of these folks... No, that's last night. Alright. No raid today. Just gonna send y'all off. But thanks for hanging out. I will see you Wednesday at 1 for Chrono Trigger. And then maybe Friday, but if not Friday, then Saturday. I will see you all for more Chrono Trigger. Friday might work out, depending. I might get to cancel my cat's vet appointment if he just starts looking better. Because he's fine. I would have to get, like, medicine for him, but it might be passing. He has got, like, a weird eye thing that comes back. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I will see you all next time. Bye! If you want to catch up on the Chrono Trigger VODs, they're on YouTube now. Go check them out. I'll see you next time.